Taste. You could get a taste. Hey, I was just in there getting turned up, listening to the jams, and I got some disturbing news for y'all. Respect the jacket. Greatest nation since United Nations. We in here. Let me conversate real quick with y'all. So since I spoke about this video, again, this guy continually shows his guilt. Every time I release it, he doesn't bring out proof to say something's a lie, but every time he gets a chance, he's doing something a little crazier. He's always using something a little edgy, always trying to make moves on the side. Like, you always show you're guilty. You always show you're guilty. I don't even have to do nothing. So it seems that this guy has made a decision to travel. Currently, he's in Los Angeles, California. We seen you. Now you're trying to make your way upward, up North Cali or wherever you're going, because you're allegedly looking for someone. And I'm not going to blow her spot because we already said if anything happens to her, we already know who's guilty. Not only that, I'm just saying, allegedly, feds are already on you. You're just as dumb as can be. You're just as dumb as can be. Did you know one of my number one bases is in California? The West Coast rocks with me heavy. You don't realize that, do you? So you got to move Uber to Uber, whatever you're doing down there, linking up with people. Have they seen your videos? Have they seen your videos? That's what I want to know. And if you're rocking with them and they live the alternative lifestyle, did they know that you slandered the lifestyle they live? Did they know you were bad-mouthing them? I don't think they do. Well, here's my thing. Again, you could do what you want. You could play whatever little game you're trying to play with it. But she didn't ruin anything. You ruined yourself by the type of things you showed to be smart. You ruined yourself by the type of actions and things you did while kissing up cops' butt to hide your sins. That's the problem. That's the problem. It's no one else. She's not your problem. You're your own problem. And you may allegedly be someone else's issue on why things turned out the way they did, but we'll leave that up for a little later. But here's what my thoughts are. Were you trying to get a taste? What were you trying to get a taste of? And how are you blaming other people? And I see you posting your little sucker-ish. You know I don't care. And I already responded to you. You could slide back and look at that. That's your only response. Here's the thing. Yeah, I know. But I didn't go into detail. So let me allegedly ask. You see, it's one thing if it's a one-on-one, but did you get tag teamed? Do you want me to be real with it? Did you get tag teamed? Now, I told you to stop playing with me. Did you get tag teamed? Did you allegedly get tag teamed in the video? Yeah, now I'm being rude with it. Because you're just disrespectful. And I don't play with a disrespectful man. I expect a woman to be disrespectful. But we don't deal with men like that. Especially ones trying to do that, badmouth it, and then play a certain position. You got it messed up. See, because your power comes from other men around you, literally. That's where your power comes from. You don't bring power in yourself. What can you do business-wise to improve anything around you? But do some secret stuff behind the scenes to be respected. That's all you're good for. All you're good for is like, yo, bro, go over there and do that real quick so we can get in there. That's what you're good for. That's what you're good for. Hey, guys, I got us a deal and stuff. How'd you get it? Don't worry about that. I'll tell you later. That type of guy. And I really don't have respect or time for that. Now, I've been very respectful. But you keep causing issue, trying to do things behind the scenes, saying, oh, you're doing this, oh, you're doing that. You're funny style, man. You're funny style. And here's the thing. I'm in a different mindset. You know, when I'm one way, each day I get stronger mentally and physically. So here's what I'm going to do. Never mind. I'm not even going to say it. It's best I don't say it. It's best I don't say it. But I'm saying that you're really messing up. You're really messing up. I gave you the email to send something, which means that in my mind, you were trying to play trickster. You were trying to be tricky about something. So now I'm on guard. Now I'm on go with what I'm about to do business wise, because you played around. I sent you something. You were supposed to send something. You didn't do it. You see, I don't just give out that little stuff to get some weird stuff, and you didn't even use the email to do nothing. So you didn't send nothing. You just was behind the scenes. Then you asked me for other emails. What do you think I am? Intel for you? No. So now you're playing around. I don't play around like that. So let's ask, did he allegedly get tag teamed? Was it tag team on go? Did they go, Power Rangers go? And both just was in on you? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? What are you talking about? You took my email. I don't know what you did with it, but now that's a problem. Now that's a big problem to me. I didn't receive no information, and I put the time clock on you for that. So you didn't send me what I was looking for. So now I'm mad. Now I'm mad. So you're going to see. Oh, and by the way, I know this may be something a little off base, but you're the type of guy that wants to try and make a statement, that wants to speak out about somebody you cared about, but instead of trying to protect your pride and putting it aside and showing proof, you think it's justified by you slandering. See, now I see you no different than the witnesses. Now I see you no different than these witnesses that I have stuff on. So that's a problem. That's a problem. And they know that that's a problem. They're a problem. So all my people, my commenters, from LA to the East Coast, I got a favor for you. And I'll talk to you all behind the scenes. I got a favor I need. And I need it done. That's no matter how low you are to elites. I got a favor for you. TheCzarr has a job for you. And we'll talk about that. But aside from that and you doing what I need done, I want you to understand that everything was for a purpose. The movement, the ideology, expressing certain things. Because you got to understand that when people don't live a normal life, they attempt to play dirty, then play with the law. Or befriend the law, but then try and play dirty. When you do that stuff, you show otherwise. And it's not just paying off the law. No, it's enjoying times with the law in order for them to say, I did you a favor, for them to turn another cheek, turn a blind eye. How did the mafia do it? How did the mafia do it? I'm asking you, how did the mafia actually do it? Yeah, they paid off investigators, but they weren't hanging around them, spending time with them, doing different things with them. No, because they knew they had a criminal enterprise to protect. When I see things like that, it makes me think to myself, was somebody playing both sides of the fence? And that would answer a lot of different questions. But that's another thing down the road we're going to discuss. And that's a very serious topic. Because what if someone around the mix allegedly was arrested for something, but no one stood up for them when they were supposed to be the homie in some type of situation, but they were only using these odds and ends to protect or further their own goals? That would be an issue too. And if a homie knew that, would they be cool with that? That's what, see, there's a lot of different things and angles now that could be looked at from a larger standpoint. And people think money covers everything. You take that one bag, let's say the bag's 50 G's. You take that, and I don't even know if you're able to pay a bag like that. But say a bag was 50 G's. Is that worth the chances? If tomorrow I got to go out and get it regardless, because that 50 G's may last to the mid of the year because the spending expenses? Or is a couple million to several million a better bag? Let's think about it that way. What's the worth? What's the value of freedom? What's the value versus spending life in prison or having freedom where you can't even spend a bag? Very interesting. And it may not make sense now, but I'm sure that concept later will repeat in your mind and it'll make you think a little more intuitively. You see, there's things that I probably can't express a lot, but the one thing I can express is the tag team man He's throwing a hissy fit. Just like a woman. Just like a woman. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. You know how I rock. All rights reserved.